This video is for those of you that say, oh, I don't value money. You might think you know where I'm going with this, but you'd only be halfway right. Hear me out. Do you have family, friends, pets, people that you care about? Well, what do you value? Because there's a good chance that you have the wrong perception of money. Don't see money as a tool for personal gain. That'll keep you in the same place in life forever. Look at it as a means to further the value you give to the market. Here's what I mean. What do you get paid for at the typical workplace? The time you can put it, or the work you can put into an hour? Okay, well, if you can do a lot, you may get a raise. If you do very little, you could lose the job. What do you do with the money that you get paid? Or for most of us, what can you do with the money you get paid after your bills, rent, and gas are taken care of? Most of you will eat out, you'll buy a new console or a game, or save up for a vehicle or a house, right? And that brings you value. But how does it return value to the market? One can make the argument that, it makes you happy and that sets you off to work in a good mood. So your attitude benefits the work that you do. And that's a sound argument, but you've failed to factor in all of the negative side effects of the games, fast food, and etc., that bring the rest of your enjoyment of life down through your body image and overall confidence. You lack fulfillment, and the rest just spirals. But I didn't have to tell you that. Likely you already know. In fact, you're probably going through something very similar right now. But the point of me going into this is that you get value in exchange for the value you bring. Most of the time, it will take place in the form of money. It will come in the form of money, right? Now, if money makes the world go round and, it can do all of this amazing stuff, right? Why do people hate it so much? Because it's a part of the system? Well, what's wrong with that? We need systems in place to function properly, no? Our body has countless systems in place to function. The issue with this system that everyone seems to hate so much is that it's against them. In reality, these people are mad because they were forced into a game that they never knew the rules to. And who wouldn't be? I know for sure I would be, right? And I was for a very long time. The thing is, they're all defaulting to what people around them say and what they're doing, right? If the narrative of the system being evil has already, been alive and well before anyone's time, it has more credibility, right? And more people are convinced of it, and it's more of a deeply rooted belief. So, of course, you'd look for more evidence of that being true, right? And this is a bias in psychology. I'm sorry if this sounds a little bit nerdy for you, but let's be real. Anything in psychology negative holds 10 times more attention than does positive, and that's another proven fact in psychology. All right, I know this might sound a little dry, but you got to stick with me. Lower level jobs and, all of these dead ends in life, they need to be filled somehow. Someone needs to do the work. And it's a hell of a lot harder trying to educate everything that I'm telling you here in this video and convincing them of something that contradicts what they already see as a fundamental truth of reality, right, than it is to correct and completely reform the job market. Or, create like an AI system to do these jobs for us. And, someone can make the argument that, well, if these people are so close-minded to begin with, maybe they kind of deserve to be in that situation, right? And that sounds harsh, doesn't it? But the truth is, those that open up their mind and become more, they have more humility to start learning about this stuff, they become those wild success stories that you see on the news. They find ways to open themselves up and give value to whoever they can. So what does all this mean? You can continue hating the game that you're in and stay sat down in the middle of the field, never getting anywhere, contributing absolutely nothing to the game. Or you can observe how others play the game, others that are good at it, and learn how to play it yourself and create your own success story. And this ties us back to why you should, or, why you would want it in the first place. Why do you want success in the first place? Well, relationships, jobs, things that you buy, gas, utilities, the market, the government, all of these things include a value exchange. To have a good relationship, what do you need? To be a good partner, what do you need? To be caring, what do you need? To be loving, what do you need? Break it down from there. Ultimately, what I'm teaching you here is how to give more and get more. Regardless of your goals, regardless of whatever they may be, money, gifts, family, liberty, knowledge, etc., fulfillment, it doesn't matter. This mindset is the first step in understanding the game that you're in. It's a rather large step at that, but an important one that will lead you to the good life. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. Stay on task.